steak tartare. It's a French classic, and anytime I go to a French bistro, I order it because I love it so much. I'm going to take the concept of a steak tartare, which is raw beef mixed with herbs, shallots, gherkins, capers. It also has a little bit of egg yolk through it and Worcestershire sauce. But instead of serving it with that simple style dressing, I'm going to serve it with a Caesar style dressing that has capers through it and mustard, and it really goes so well. And to make this extra special, instead of just serving it as is with some bread, I'm going to serve it in these little tart shells, these little savoury tart shells. Okay, my Caesar dressing is really bold and punchy. So we start with 2 egg yolks into a jug, along with some Dijon mustard, a good teaspoon of Dijon mustard, and some garlic, just 1 clove of garlic, a small clove of garlic that's been minced, and anchovies. Now, you use really good quality anchovies for this. You want about 4 to 6 of the anchovies. Place them in, maybe 1 more because I just love them. Next, some Worcestershire sauce, going to give it a lovely savoury taste. Some vinegar, I'm just using some apple cider vinegar. You could also use some white wine vinegar too. Okay, I'm going to give that a quick blend. Okay, now to start the emulsification. So I'm using safflower oil. It's a mild, neutral oil, fantastic to make mayonnaise-style dressings just like this. It's not only great to make mayonnaise, it's also a really good cooking oil because it goes up to 266 degrees, so high smoke point, which means you get that lovely crispiness on your fried goods. But for now, we're going to use it for our mayonnaise. So small amount of oil, really drizzle, like half a teaspoon. We're going to blend this. Then little by little, I'm going to continue adding my safflower oil until we get a lovely thick mayonnaise-like consistency. All right, that's looking fantastic. Look at that, lush and thick, just delicious. And it's not complete without some parmesan and tabasco. So a handful of freshly grated parmesan. To that, I'll add a good hit of tabasco sauce. Let's say 4 or 5 drops of that. Okay, another little blend. All right, this is super thick, and that's exactly how I need it for this because I need to fold it through the beef later on. Pop that to the side and let's get onto the beef. Now I have a beautiful centre cut fillet of beef here. This is crucial to the most delicious beef tartare. You need it to be almost like butter, and this is the perfect cut for it. So what I like to do is just cut it into thin medallions to start off with. And the colder the meat, the easier it is going to be to slice. So once you've got your medallions, you want to work with 1 piece at a time, and we're going to finally slice. Then I'm going to turn it around and then dice it so we've got tiny little pieces. Beef has been finely chopped, and it's really important to use a sharp knife for that so you get those perfect little cubes. And then to this we can start adding all of our lovely flavours. So some baby capers, we'll add about a tablespoon or so into that. Some finely chopped French shallot, some gherkins, or some cornichon I should say. These are French baby gherkins. Got a mild sweet flavour, and we're just going to finely chop them, and then we'll run a knife through them. And you'll see on my recipe, I'll give you the exact amounts, but you can change it up. If you love cornichons, by all means, add some more to them. If you don't like capers, don't add the capers. It really is up to you and how you like your steak tartare. All right, a few little herbs. I like some parsley, just a few sprigs, and we'll just finely chop that. And to that, I'll also add some tarragon. Oh, tarragon is just one of those beautiful anise-style soft herbs, very French indeed. And we'll just scrunch that up and finely chop. With a dish like this, you don't want to be adding hard herbs like rosemary or thyme because it's too overpowering. The soft herbs are what we're after here. Excellent. In it goes. Okay, a little bit of seasoning, some salt, and some freshly cracked pepper. I'm not adding too much salt to this because my Caesar dressing will be salty because we've added the Worcestershire sauce and also those anchovies. So in with this stunning sauce. And if you've got a bit left over, keep in the fridge for a Caesar salad. It's fantastic. So I'll start with 1 spoonful. And you can see why you want it nice and thick so it holds well with the beef. Stir that through. Oh, that looks great. Now to assemble, use 2 spoons to make a quenelle. So just grab about a dessert spoon full of the steak tartare and then use your other spoon to press it together. Then that goes into our savoury tart shell. You can, of course, make them yourself. I've cheated slightly and bought a really good quality short crust savoury pastry there. I like to garnish this with some chervil, another soft herb. I just like the presentation of the chervil. And because I have a little extra tarragon, those tiny little leaves, we'll place that on top too. And that is a stunning canapé. You can see it's bite-sized, 2 bites of that with a glass of champagne. Absolutely in heaven. I just love French food like this. All right, I'm gonna make a few more of these and maybe get a glass of champagne with it, maybe.